Every year, more than 12 lakh candidates are applying for the UPSC preliminary examination, and out of that, only 10,000 to 12,000 candidates are appearing for the next round. That is the UPSC mains examination. Do you know what are the top 5 mistakes which stops you from clearing UPSC preliminary examination? Welcome back. I wanted to quote a small incident which happened in the life of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. When he first designed the SLV 3 rocket in 1979, it was a big failure, but he did not stop over that. He went on again to try and rectify his mistakes so that within 1 year he launched the rocket successfully, earning the India the capability of launching space satellites independently. So he said a famous quote also: whenever you fail, please don't give up, because fail means first attempt in learning. In the same manner, in UPSC preliminary examination, when you fail initially for 1 or 2 attempts without clearing UPSC prelims, please don't stop over that or don't give up there, because there are some of the mistakes. If you rectify, you have brighter chances of clearing this examination. I am going to discuss those 5 common mistakes. If you could rectify, you can also clear this examination. The number one mistake which most of the students are doing is that self-doubt. The self-doubt starts usually when they fail in the first attempt or second attempt in the UPSC prelims. They start asking themselves the question whether I have the capability really to clear this examination, because the same thing happened for me also for the first 2 attempts when I could not make it, and when I cleared for the third attempt, in the third attempt when I cleared the UPSC preliminary examination, that is when I realized what is required for clearing this examination is that you should eradicate that fear of having a self-doubt or fear of having failure. If you eradicate these two mistakes, then in UPSC preliminary examination with confidence you can clear the examination. So first thing you should come out is you should have a clear confidence and you should never question or self-doubt yourself. Second thing, for the common mistake which most of the students are doing is the book list. When it comes to UPSC book list, generally I suggest students to stick to NCERTs. But once you are done with the basics or fundamentals correct, you should necessarily update yourself or link it with yourself with the UPSC previous year questions for both prelims and mains. And when it comes to UPSC preliminary examination, kindly start off from 1979 to till, that is the UPSC 2025 preliminary examination. Topic wise you should read it. So once you have this habit of identifying the fundamentals correctly from NCERTs and practicing yourself the repeated themes from previous year questions, then you can rectify most of the mistakes which you are doing. And the third mistake I wanted to discuss is especially with respect to the study timetable, because most of the students, they should identify what is your strength, because some students strength lies in getting up early and trying to read, and most of the other students usually they will be night owls, spend most of their time in the night. So you should know where is your strength lying. Accordingly you should strategize your preparation. And the fourth common mistake which most of the students are doing is having a poor revision plan. Because generally, if you are appearing for UPSC preliminary examination, as I said earlier, and that too in this examination, the preliminary round is the toughest phase in the total 3 cycles. So what you should do is you should have a proper revision plan, at least minimum 2 to 3 revisions before appearing for the real UPSC preliminary examination. And the final mistake which most of the students should avoid, especially with respect to this exam, is that practice. When it comes to practice, I generally not only wanted to talk about only GS examination, because when it comes to CSAT, here most of the students are neglecting and not even practicing the mathematical component properly. Because here, not because of lack of understanding the concept students are failing, just because lack of practice they are unable to get the necessary cutoff. Some of the times most of the students doing is that they are performing very well in GS paper 1 examination, but they are underperforming in CSAT. Because of that, their year's effort is getting wasted. So these top 5 mistakes, if you could avoid and rectify in the coming attempt, you have brighter chance of clearing this examination. And students, if you have done any other mistakes apart from this, please comment those mistakes so that other students will also get benefited. Thank you, students.